It's 1028 live, man. This is bigger than live PD Nation. This is bigger than cops.
Where's my music? Hanging out this Saturday night. Yes. Bam. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Doc Skinner with a very impromptu 1028 live show. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm bored. I mean, it's like, where is everybody? It's like everybody just poof. And what's really crazy is I just finished watching Gerard Butler's movie Greenland. I needed to talk to somebody. It almost traumatized me. It was so real. But damn, no, it was good. It was like 2012 and Armageddon put together, and well, without the Armageddon. But it kind of, anyway. I don't like renting movies because I pay for, subscription to, the platforms, but totally worth $5.99. Totally worth it. Greenland. If you haven't seen it, wow. Hi, Alien Girl 111. How are you? Think you liked the intro. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's an old one. I gotta do a new one. You know what? I should have done that today. I was bored all day. I was bored all day. Walking around, kind of pacing in the house, kind of going through your head, like where can't, nothing's going on. Oh, But it was a really nice day, but it was really, really windy, so I thought I'm gonna do some chores. And my chores involved, a pressure washer, which is water and lots of wind and wet and cold, and I'll do it tomorrow. So, tomorrow I'm probably going to, and I need to say it out loud, so I'm committed to it. But yeah, I'm going to work on putting a third phase video out tomorrow. Because last 2 days, headache. I don't know what happened. It was just like nonstop. But anywho, all right. So I was just seeing who might be out and about. Let me check real quick. Facebook land. We got Stephanie's here. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? We got somebody there. An Alien Girl 111. My two ladies for the evening. You're gonna accompany me tonight, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I got you, the two of you, and Book a Face over here, so that's why I'm doing that. If you want to call in, you just want to chat. I don't care about what. If you need advice or you don't know what to do, well, I'm not licensed in anything, but I'm pretty good at listening and coming up with ideas. I can solve everybody's problems but my own. That's been my thing. Anyway, Miss Justice is here. Hi, good evening. Mr. Catfish is here. Hello, 2100, sorry. Thought I'd hang out. Well, cool, hang out. Yeah, if you guys want to interact, please do so. Yeah, if you want to call in. Let me see if I even plug. This was so impromptu, I didn't even think about. Nah, I got enough juice. Let's see. I'm figuring people are out and about tonight, been online long enough, but yeah, I'm trying to save a few bucks, so I'm not doing much. I've just been sitting around. Like I said, I saw Greenland. Holy crap! Wow, bravo, bravo. Now there was some. Now, if you want to get nitpicky, you know, with Hollywood and everything, the graphics may not have been that great here, or this was a little, you know. Other than that, I was like on pins and needles the whole movie I mean, literally the end. And yeah, it's not often I can watch a movie and get pulled into it like I used to when I was young, you know, because once you've been in the business, you're looking at it from like a technical aspect, an artistic aspect, and oh wow, I would, you know, that's cool. I'll remember that for next time, you know. No, I'm sitting there. I'm like on the edge of my seat, like I'm there going, hurry, go, 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 go. You know, I was by myself, so only my dogs thought I was just losing my mind on the couch. But Christina, British and Proud, hello, good morning. Good morning where you are, yes. Mr. Catfish says, hey, hi. And over here, Tina Payne has joined us. Welcome, Tina. Hi, in the Book of Face. Yeah, you know what? I just, it takes a lot to get me rattled with a movie, you know? But it pulled me in, even though I know it's a movie. And I think there was one point where there was a bad guy scene, right? And by the end, I'm like, yeah, you earned that, uh-huh. I mean, it was, yeah, it was a good reason why I'm alone. Anywho, Stephen Carne has joined. Hello, and yeah, just keeping it smooth and mellow right here on 102.8 FM, smooth and classic. Yes. Anyway, what film was this, buddy? Oh, it was called Greenland. It was about to come out before the pandemic hit, right? And they had trailers for it, and then the pandemic hit, and then they pulled the trailer back, and everybody's like, "Oh, conspiracy!" And you know, because supposedly at that time there was also these comets coming by meteorites, and you know, I remember I saw it. I'm like, timing, interesting. But they held back, and now it's out. And I saw it on Amazon Prime. Like I said, it's very rare a movie truly takes me on a ride. But yeah, anyway, I 2 thumbs up. Go check it out. It had a really weird ending to it, Steven says. Well, we're not going to say anything, are we? We're not going to say anything. Because we don't want to ruin it for everybody. But I was happy with it. So, anywho, if anybody wants to call in, you can. The phone number is right there. Only attempt this if you're like not in the United States, Books. Okay, the regular one. Well, I can't even. I so many Dr. Peppers all night. You know, I probably did a 12-pack already in the past few hours. That was intense. I was like getting up, going to the fridge, and not stop looking at the screen and like just refill. I mean, it was stressful. It was, but it was good. We got DeKalb, Illinois. Oh, let me get my magic box here. My magic box that makes sure that the phone is near the mic. Here we go. Let's see how good evening. This is Doc Skinner. You're on the air.
Hey, how we doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Who is this?
Oh, this is Jake. I was just calling to say hi. Saw you on here talking to Steve and talking to everybody. Looked like you're having a good night. Just thought I'd say hi and say that we support the show and like what you're doing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Tonight, I'm not really doing anything special. I just, you know, it's Saturday. I don't normally do Saturday nights. But because, you know, I like to have a night or two off. Or a night or two off. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. As Holly the Dr. Peppers. And I don't know. I was compelled to come on the air and see who's out there who wants to hang out. And if you guys want to talk about something, you can bring it up, and voila, that's how it will be. So, um, you got anything crazy you want to talk about?
I was gonna say, one of the actual shows that I like to usually see you on, one of my favorite guests that you have is Andrew Basiago, and if you want to talk about Andrew Basiago or time travel or anything like that, I'd be interested in talking about any about that. I'll get off and let you go ahead and talk about it.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, well, I was going to say cool. All right. Yeah. Okay. Where to begin? I did not expect the show to start this way. Um, hmm. 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 All right. Time travel. We'll just start with that. Time travel. Wait. Oh, yeah. That doesn't need to be down there anymore because he's not on the phone. Let's see. You ever feel like you got to tap dance on words? All right. So I believe in time travel. I believe that in the greater scheme of it all, it does exist or will exist and has already, if that makes sense. I do believe that anyone that would be in possession of it would most likely be the powers that be, the military or governments. Wow, man, this is gonna be a fun night tonight, man. So, okay. I have believed in it as long as I remember. I've just always known, even since I was a child, that there were portals, there were doorways. I knew, shoot, when I was in the sixth grade? Fifth or sixth grade science class, I actually went to the university library and got all this stuff on Einstein's, Rosenbridge, um, all the theories of time travel, and um, I kind of blew my class away. My teacher, she did not expect that because I did this really long, drawn out thing on how just by going back in time, even hundreds of years. Now, this is a hypothetical. This is what I can't believe I remember this. This is crazy. Um, I said, even if you did go back in time for just a few moments and you were in the middle of a forest, nobody around, you could still affect and change the future. And my teacher was like, well, if nobody was there, how'd you do that? And I was like, Miss Peach, let me explain. How old are you when you're in the sixth grade? Cocky. That's how old I was. And I said, look, you go back, even if nobody was there. And I was like, I'm being hypothetical, okay, theoretical. I said, even you being there for just a little while could land your scent in that area. Now, later that day, a herd of whatever, deer or whatnot, instead of going through that area, they divert and go a different route. And then down the way, where a hunter is, who's trying to get, the kill for the winter, or for pelts or whatever, doesn't get his kill. Now the herd's gone, he's mad, and it's just domino effects. And I went really deep because I was young and I could spout stuff off. So, got an A. And so, yeah, I truly believe it. And then I also designed this concept what I've talked about in the show is my 3-ring teleporter, or not teleporter, but um, jumping area. I don't like using the word jump room. Let me just say that. Um, All right. Yeah. The whole thing with him. I don't know. I don't know. I see no proof. I've heard a lot of story. Um, a lot of detail. So, I guess it's up to each individual whether or not you believe in things or see them as reality. So, I, I I can't speak on that aspect, but on the concept of time travel or portal jumping, I believe it. I mean, the Mandela effect. You have just all this weird stuff going on, and things that just don't add up to what we remember when we were younger. That kind of thing, you know. But anyway, moving on. Let's see. Oh my God, YouTube is where it's at. All right, sorry, Book of Face. Tina, Stephanie, come join us, will you? Oh, you know what I just thought? Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't think of it. We're gonna check my other Facebook page because it's just broadcasting on that one too. It totally is. It totally is. I mean, totally. In complete totality. And where is it? This page was updated. Switched to next. I didn't know how to manage it. What? You make me work for it? God, man. All right, man. If I don't see it on the Facebook, join us over on the YouTube. All right. Let's see who's talking here. We got Steve. He's just going at it here, going, "Hi guys, what films was this? I told you. He says, "Oh, I see that last night. Ha ha ha." Well, that's cool because it was good. He said it dragged him in as well. Yeah, because it's a good movie. Mr. Catfish says, "I'm having a smoke. Cheers, guys." Miss Justice says the movie was intense predictive programming. Yep. Yes. Talking about predictive programming. Eat at the Hungry Buffalo. Eat at the Hungry Buffalo. We eat at the Hungry Buffalo in Lakeside, Arizona. Yeah, gotta call, get reservations, man, because it's the bomb diggity. And Scott Wallace, he's. I just say Scott. I just love Scott. Give me the hat. But no, seriously. Let me tell you how. Now this does happen, especially in small towns like this. But I'm talking about worldwide. How often do you see the owner in a very huge, well-established restaurant that does very well, and he still goes out, he still, greets the customers, he still feeds, comes out with food and drinks and sits down and chats with them sometimes, Scott Waddle, he's the man. He's the man. Go check it out. Hungry Buffalo, Lakeside, Arizona. Tell him Doc sent you. All right. Also brought to you by, of course, the legendary Lodge Bar and Grill, located 857 East White Mountain Boulevard in Pine Top, Arizona, where they're jamming it up and partying right now. I can almost be almost damn sure, because it's only 11:30. But yes, that's where it's at. And also Jack Swag Apparel, Mystic Inc. Studios out of Hebrew Overguard. Oh, snap. I don't have the phone number with me. Because I don't. It's in the other room. I forgot. And that's like all the way at the other end of the ship. So, I don't want you sitting here just staring at my bed back here, Like a player. Check out my model collection. Wait. that, ain't it cool? Ain't it cool? All right, moving on. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Saturday stupidity. Yes, we're just gonna get crazy. Hey, also, if you're feeling really crazy and a little over anxious, don't be. Don't forget to go check out my friends over at Sweet Peas CBD Infusion Cafe, located in Lakeside. They're also online, sweetpeasinfusions.com, and they do deliveries all over the country and stuff. They're bad. A double F. I'm just in a weird mood. See, this is what happens when I'm alone too long. I get kooky, I get crazy. But I thought, hey, why not just have you all come along for the ride? Come on, boys and girls. Valerian, what's up? Hey, Valerian's here. Yay! Now we can party. You all talking to each other. That's so cool. Thumbs up to everybody. Had nothing to rhyme with that. Try to send you a see. I think Rich over at Goof On is better at that. Just improving. He's a pretty good singer too. Valerian says, Doc, I hope you're feeling better. Thank you very much, Valerian. I do today. I'm just suffering boredom. I went 2.5 days with a. I don't want to say splitting migraine headache because that's unfair to people that get them more than I do, but it was the one that makes you want to just get you those headaches in the back of your, oh God, yeah, one of those. No, I'm okay though. It was just a bad headache, and I took Tylenol. I know, and I shouldn't say what I do because everybody becomes a doctor and starts telling me you can't do that, can't do. And by the way, this isn't jaundice, okay? Let me show you. Look, my shade has changed. And if I did this, oh my God, I have color. Oh my God, I have color, but I start disappearing in my room. That's actually not that bad. And that actually looks pretty good. Everything's a little more sharp. Well, hot damn. Well, Daddy's got a new setting. That's good, because I think those lights are what were giving me headaches. Getting just beamed each night. So, damn, yeah. So yes, I'm okay. You're like got jaundice, man. You look all yellow, and you don't look healthy, man. Go outside. I walk with my dog, so I go outside. But no, I appreciate how everybody cares and you want to help. But it's just so funny to me how everybody all of a sudden gets their medical credentials instantaneously. Oh my God, let me tell you, this, then this, then this happened. My mother does this too. I love my mother. Something happens to my stepdad, she immediately assumes I'm going to get it, or it's going to happen to me next. And I'm just like, I would hope that I would have at least a 20-year gap, before I get those things. And yeah. Anyway, all right, so let's. Almost knocked over my high-tech phone holder. I've held on to that thing for a long time. Tried sending. Oh wait, hold now. Someone's okay. Christina, British Impromptu says, tried sending you a vid I caught outside my house. Really weird. Ooh, well, when, Christina? Did you send it to? Where do I have my email address down here? No, I do not. It's Doc Skinner at 1028productions.com. And I thought that was up there somewhere. Oh, it was on the other platform setup that I had. Wah, wah. Anyway, all right. So it's 2 a.m. in New York. You're in New York. I got nothing to do. How can you have? Oh, well, yeah, okay. I was normally say, how do you have nothing to do in New York? But I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's almost the same here. Yeah, but we lost a lot less buildings and taxis or Ubers. I don't know what you got, but yeah. So if anybody wants to call in, we can talk about some things. And Wait. Hold on. I just skipped there's a whole bunch of messages here. Hold on. All right, let's start back here. So let me do this. Let me move this over here. Wait. Why aren't you moving? It's not moving. Okay, too much Dr. Pepper. Yes, I told you 12 already today. Oh my god. You know how guys, when they're really bummed and depressed, you get to their house and there's like beer cans and pizza boxes and it's everywhere. You will not find beer cans here. It's like Dr. Pepper cans. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. If they would just sponsor me, it'd be okay. I'd be good with it. It's like my investment paid off. Doc, I'm on late. Well, yes, I am. It is late because it's Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. But I got all of you because you're obviously are bored enough to hang out with me tonight. But let's talk about some cool stuff. It's Saturday night. Let's talk about some cool shit. It's after 11 o'clock. The kids are in bed. Let's get crazy. Let's get nuts. Stephen Karn, your neighbors with Driz or Drugs? Is that Durs or DRZ? Driz? We'll leave that alone. All right, woohoo, portal jumping. Yes, portal jumping I think it would be really, really cool. As long as you know where you're landing. Unless you're a very, expeditious kind of person. Oh my God, Becky, look at Doc. Lunar Sparkles is here. Hello. I was listening to music, then saw this. Ha 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 ha. Well, I'm sure music is probably more inspirational than me right now. But thank you so much for hanging out. You could actually probably put me on caption if the computer AI can keep up with what I'm saying, if it knows what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. And you can play some music in the background, I guess. Just read along. Valerian's giggling. In between the drama, ooh, Nancy Farrell's here, says, hey, I believe nothing anymore, and I think better that way. That's pretty good. Don't believe until you find out that it's there to believe. That was horrible. Don't follow that advice. I mean, it had a purpose, but the follow through just was awful on that one. All right. Ooh, yeah, phone agrees. You're not at the bar working? I don't know. No. Oh, I see. I was going to say, I haven't worked at a bar since New Year's Eve, not this past one, but the one before 2019, 2020 was my last night working in the bar. But when I am working at the bar, it's for like holiday events or special parties and stuff like that I'm helping put together. So, yeah. But, I haven't worked there in a long time. Been hustling every day. I'm hustling. Science. Yes, science is everything. So there we go. Now we got that understood. You got a cold? No, I didn't have a cold. Elevation sickness? God, I hope not. I've been up here long enough. It shouldn't. But, you can still have it. I mean, if you leave and you go down the coast for a long time and you come back, yeah, you can have it. And I had it when I first moved up here. When I first moved up here, I was working for a certain radio station. And I was doing what they call remotes, where you got a booth set up and you're at a dealership. And in this case, I can talk about, it was my buddy, Seth and Gaston and Chad Hatch over at Hatch Toyota, who I just adore, love those guys. They had me come out and do like this 3-hour live remote. And I did it. I did this was like when things were really going well, and they had me out there, I think it was like 3 times a week for a couple months. It was good. But the first week or two, I'd be like, hey everybody, this is Doc Skinner with FM, and hanging out here at the Hatch Toyota here at the Northern Arizona Autoplex or something. Anyway, it's been a long time ago. Anyway, so I'll be like, oh, no. And these are like, minute 45 seconds to a minute spots, right? Once I got to 45 seconds, I mean, deals are so great. I can't even breathe. Back to you. And then you'd hear certain people on the other end at the studio just laughing hysterically, thinking it was all an act. Nope. All right, so moving on. Looking at a healthy doc. Ha ha ha. Am I? You youngins. Doing the old man voice, it kind of forces you locking up. You live in AZ and no color. Come on. Okay. Let's try this. Let me do something here. I'm gonna change here. Okay, look at that. Jeez. Oh God. No. Let's just go back to what we did. There we go. Fine. It's Saturday night. It doesn't have to be that bright, and it is bright because it's in my eyes. I could do what my buddy Rich does. There we go. And I would so give him original credit on this, but I know he so stole this from Bono. Oh yeah. Now I can have open eyes, open mind. Oh, that was crazy. Anyway, enough of that. I'm just getting kooky crazy until somebody calls and throws their 2 cents in. Dang drunk social media. Yeah, it's kind of kooky crazy. How do it keeps jumping and are you guys really typing that fast? Is there that many? Valerian says Doc doesn't drink. That's right. Exactly. An pepper. I am genetically I am completely and genetically wait, no. I completely hold the goof gene. So it's a natural thing. Yes, it's natural. All right, let's see. You guys are jibber jabbering. Chrissy says, yeah, try it. Oh, got that one. Send email. Trouble, there was no way I can send it, but haven't. Yeah, it should be Doc Skinner at 1028productions.com. So if you're selling it from like one of those cubicle offices where they spam people, yeah, it probably won't let you send it, but I don't think you're doing that. I'm just playing. Chris Noara, did I say that? What's up, brother? Hello. Maybe if I do this, because I'm not doing anything fancy. Why isn't this not? Something has happened to my screen. Understand you. Too much Dr. Pepper, yes. Oh, yes. Let's see. Every now and then I look at you guys and I'm about to say something, and in my mind I'm like, no, don't say that. So that's when you're see me go. That's my inside voice going, no. It's just the truth. Well, the pandemic, nothing is open. Normally, the clubs close at 4 a.m. after parties after 9 a.m., says Mr. Catfish 21. Why? I don't know why. He's from the 1920s, and he's like a gangster. But, Mr. Catfish, I think we got your voice for the... No, I'm just kidding. Actually, no, Mr. Catfish sounds like a gangster. It's true. When you think about it, Mr. Catfish, you don't pay him back. You make sure you sleep with the fishes. Yeah, that could work. All right, well, let's see. It's a cool name, though. Lunar Sparkle says, are you a Christ child with hippie parents, too? Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, I think that headache came back. Fuck. Oh, that was funny. No. Yes. And no. Yes, well, I don't think I am the. Are you asking if I'm the Christ child or a Christ child? I mean, I don't even know if I could say yes to either of those because I'm a child of Christ. I think that's how you say it. But yes, in that fashion, but not. I'm no. Don't even dabble with that idea. Bad omen. The hippie parents. Oh God, if only. Grant, I had a good life. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, how you sit and you think, man, things are just different. you know, um, uh, I have a lot of friends that had the hippie parents, and it's a different relationship. Yeah, yeah. I mean, my relationship's better now. I mean, with my mom, but before, oh my God. And anyway, we're not going there tonight. Fuck that. All right. I can't barely walk, let alone pick up a guitar or instrument of choice. Lunar Sparkles, what'd you do? They're opening everything, and it's a mad dash to perform on stage. Oh, to play on stage. Let's see. I can't see your picture, Lunar Sparkles. I'm sorry. Jacob Waters says, I would say we're all here watching you, but we're all really here watching you. Thank you, Jacob Waters. After everyone spent a year branding their business, rebranding their business, yeah. You want to talk crazy? I can help, Nancy Farrell says. Well, I figured the crazy ones would be up tonight. Valerian Max says, my bad thought you were at the bar. No, it's okay. I mean, look. I mean, it trips people out that I'm not a drinker, and yet I worked in a bar. It's like, no, every weekend you all kindly remind me of why I quit drinking. you know? And I kind of had like this guardian attitude, not just, the guy working in the booth. And I'm just got 28 years. Actors and other people that are like, I'm an actor, but they're a bartender most of their life. That's the fallback. Working in the DJ booth, that's always been my thing. Because I've always been afraid of bartending. I tried, took the courses and stuff online. And fear of poisoning somebody with the wrong liquid or something. So anyway, yeah, that's true. I don't drink. I have at funerals recently. So anybody's like, no, with my brother, yeah, grandmother, yeah. Not crazy, just one or two drinks, but can science prove a spinning ball? No. That's a big capitalized no. Can science prove a spinning ball? Well, can't they? I thought they could. I thought that's like physics and stuff. This is still like, my screen is like frozen. It won't let me move it, so it's over here so I can look straight at you when I'm cheating at the thing down at the bottom of the ground. Sorry. I'm just feeling silly tonight. Everybody, I'm hustling. Yes. They allow drinking in public now after they arrested me 2 years ago for drinking in public. I know. Isn't that just ironic? I'm actually from the generation that I had buddies that when they turned 18 and you could start drinking and smoking, that year they decided we're going to change it to 21. Now, you think you had it bad? Imagine that. And they didn't have cell phones, internet, or PlayStations and all that stuff. Anyway, 6 months of probation for me. Oh, Lunar Sparkles. Naughty. On YouTube. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like, okay. Just send video again. Look at one. Oh, I can't do it. Well, I can't. I got to see them before I do the shows because something's on there I can't put on there. Shelly. Wait. Shelly just disappeared. Where she can go back to? Gone. Let's see. Wait. Oh, this thing keeps jumping. Holy crap, there's so many of you. There's so much conversation. Valerian, hello. Please, someone buy our property in Sholo. Advantage Realty. I'd say go check them out. They got me my house. Hello, Lunar Sparkle. Okay, you guys talking to each other. Doc, you look cool in shades. Oh God, this is. So you guys just must be sitting there like the hell are those people in the courtroom, and they sit there and they type like on like 6 keys, but somehow it transcribers. You know, you guys are just okay. I'm gonna have to speed up. Hold on, let me do this because this window is all locked up to hell and I can't do nothing with it. It's such a pain. Okay, so Stephanie, Tana, Julie, get hello. Did you just get home? Are you going out? You know, hey, I love your profile pic. Anyway, so that was 21 minutes ago. So you've been watching The Insanity. If you're still you're still watching, okay. I kind of want to move. Let's do this. Go back over here because I'm gonna open another YouTube so I can actually work it here. All right. Because this screen over here is glitching and it's not showing me. It won't even let me close out the window. So whatever. So what I'll do is I'll take this, I move this here, so I can look in this direction while I read your comments. All right. Okay, scrolling there. There we go. There we go. Oh God, there's so many people, and I love it. Wait. Oh no. Did I lose some stuff? Crap. You still working on that movie? Yes, I'm working on that movie. Fly, The Rise of Jet Parker. Yeah, but yeah, what has happened? Of course, I came back from Spain, and I had all my flyers that I recruited from the World Games of indoor skydiving, and then lockdown. And so, but things are picking up. I can't say too much, but things are L.L.C. copywritten. I just spoke with somebody spectacular today. He's going to be reading scripts, so that's awesome. And I've got somebody that in consideration. I've got a couple. Well, no. Anyway, I can't say too much, but it's good. It's actually going to be bigger than I was expecting. You have to remember, the original intent of Fly was first it was an accident. You know, I was throwing an idea out there at a party with some important people, and they loved the idea. And I'm like, crap, now it has to go beyond the idea stage. It's got to become something. I'm going to have to learn about all this and become like well-versed in it. I'm not an expert, but well-versed. And some amazing doors have opened up. And it's gonna, I have an attorney now. I've never had an attorney. Well, I mean, getting out tickets and stuff. That kind of attorney, but I like an entertainment attorney. And it's getting serious. So yes, the movie is still a go. We didn't, make enough money during the campaign because craziness was going on. We'll just leave it at that around the world. Not me, but just everywhere else. It was just nuts. And so nobody was really paying attention to it. And I was like, okay, so the people that did, they're going to be held in high regards with me and going to get some special coolness from me when the movie's being made. And they all got their money back, all 100%. Indiegogo was so kind to. Normally they don't do. They like, hey, no, we made the transactions. We're keeping fees and stuff. But I was like, look, I can't keep. I got to give this back. And they understood where I was coming from and the situation and the world conflicts that were going on. So they were like, we got you. So, Indiegogo. Yeah, I got 2 thumbs up for them right now so far. I mean, I didn't get any money out of it. I mean, I could have, but I got some things for those 16 people that did donate. So they're gonna get some cool stuff. They're gonna get some cool stuff and surprises. But yes, no, I actually was speaking to a very well-known actress / musician / amazing. and she's willing to check out the script. And there we are. That's where we're at with that. So that's a good thing. And there's other things. And I'm gonna slip. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna do something stupid, and I'm gonna give something away that I shouldn't be giving away. So I'm not gonna talk about the movie anymore. So there you go. I hope that answered your question. Let's see here. Shelly says, oh, you guys are laughing. Okay, I'll leave you guys alone. Nancy Farrell says, Doc, I'm not crazy. This earth by crazies. Whom are running it are the crazy ones. BACLL at you, back at you. Oh, no. I'm crazy. I blindly tell everybody that. It's all good. I'm just saying me and people in general, but either way, Nancy, okay, you're not. No, and the seriously sick, crazy ones, yeah, they're totally running our planet, and I would not miss their absence. Or I would not be upset with their absence, we'll just say. So, let's see. Yeah, Shelly, it's the truth, bad Mac. Okay. Try not to get into your guys' conversations. Check your phone at doc. Check. Is it? It's not on. No calls yet. No calls yet. Yeah. Anyway. All right, I gotta get caught up to this. Oh well, 6 months transcriber. Thank you. Okay, got to that. So, see, I get to a point and then it just zaps down a whole new section. Here we go. So here's a thought for all. What in the sun was just a hole in the firmament, or protection and gases, or what burns and causes heat? No globe and no global warming. Sun is where we get heat. Yeah, no, I believe that. That sun is where we get heat. Yeah. You think it's... Oh, I see what you're saying. Interesting. Never thought of it like that. Lunar Sparkle says it's 3 plots way out in the deep forest. Okay. I'm going to go to the next one. Doc by Valerian the Mac. It's Doc, I got to tell you a secret. LOL. And then he says, yeah, the movie. Then Shelley says, that's honestly an interesting concept, Nancy Farrell. Yes, I totally agree. It's an interesting concept. Doc, you buy a movie ticket, VIP, and introduce some celebs? Oh, you buying my movie ticket? Well, let's just say any of the 16 people that donated to the crowdfunding will be receiving invitations to the red carpet. Yes. That is one of the thank yous. One. So, because I just want to show I appreciate. And you guys really didn't lose any money in it. So, hey, it's a win-win. You did a good deed. You believed in somebody. Let's see. Concept, no planets either. Nancy says, okay, I'm lost. My friend is an attorney. Cool. Mr. Catfish says. Jacob Waters says, how do you convince your girlfriend that time travel is real? Well, because I don't have one. Solo 10 years now. And so I just have, it's just me. My dogs, they believe anything I say because they really don't argue. They don't contest it. They just kind of look at me like, so. Let's see. Dark thumbs up. Jacob, don't worry, bro. I'll go back and tell her. Oh, Jacob's getting saucy. Fast Hemi Machinist says, hello, peoples. Welcome, Fast Hemi Machinist. Mickey Puckett says the court people are called stenographers, not spelled right. Oh, yes, that is correct, Mickey Puckett. Thank you very much. Shelley says, Nancy Farrell, no planet except for Earth. What if all the stars we see in the sky, if we're going to just go all the way out there, right? What if it's just a big black sheet and it's got a bunch of holes poked in it? Or they're actually objects out there, but they're ships that have been in hibernation for millennia. And when the end days comes, they will be the stars that fall from the sky. Damn. That was deep. Paula. Is Paula in here? I don't see a Paula in here. Is she in here? We need to have her on. Mary Posa Don 73 says, "Did you get a chance to see The Sound of Freedom?" Sound of Freedom, Sound of Freedom, Sound of Freedom. Is that documentary? God. Just a little recap. If you guys only knew how many videos I get and, watch this, and there's usually no explanation. It's just like, here's a link. And I have to like kind of pick through some of it, see if I've seen this or how long is it. And so Sound of Freedom, I need a recap on what that is. Oh, crap, it did it again. You guys are just moving too quickly. Oh my God, I'm missing so much. Here we go. All right, let's see if I can catch up real quick. Hello again, Fast Henny Machine is cool. You guys are talking to each other. Jacob. So just put Doc, comma, and then questions for me. That way I can just pinpoint those. Call Dak, Doc at 928-368-7929. Help stop the madness for a brief moment. Metallic Afraid, Ends of Sanity is overriding you. Yes, Lunar Sparkles. Has horrible voice. I have a horrible voice. Thanks, Valerian. Turn up your mic. Oh, is that what you... Do you want me like this? I kind of have it... Oh, I did... Yeah. Is that better? Is this better? Is this better? Do you like this? Hi, ladies. How are you? Let me whisper in your ear. All right. Doc's taking house calls right now. What is this dude's name? Me? I'm dude. I'm the dude. I'm Doc. Aside from his alias. Shelly says, hello, Doc Skinner. Good to see you having a show right now. I know, it's just like totally sporadic and random, right? I'm almost at the bottom. Time to give birth to distance. Not sure yet. Wait, what? May give birth to distance. Okay, that was deep. That's deep, Doc. That's what Fast Timmy just said. That's funny. Do you believe in demons? Yes. I believe that there's good and evil. And here's well, let me finish this because I'm at the bottom. Yay! The angels or demons falling, yes, and soon to happen. Says Nancy Farrell. Master Catfish's time and space work together, like Einstein said, right? Yeah, but I think there's other beings that can manipulate physics from other dimensions. I mean, why not? Let's see. Fast Timing Machinist says, Doc, what do you think about Oumuamua? Well, actually, we did a episode on that the other night on Third Phase of Moon. And did I? Yeah, no. Yeah, I did it. In my segment was basically on how, if scientists are so smart, then why can't they see that their bosses have them fear the idea of acknowledging, religion and UFOs and all this other stuff? And why can't these scientists who are so smart realize, well, why would my bosses make me want to fear this? Let's go beyond the basic question. Do you believe in demons? Yeah. I think angels and demons, I think I feel that they work through us. I've been possessed by demons growing up, when I was young, because I was playing with some dark stuff when I was a kid. And I feel like I've been an angel. I've helped angels or been an angel to others. And I feel that that's what we are to each other. Is we are all angels. But anyway, back to Oumuamua. As I jump around because this damn chat room just keeps going. I don't know. I don't know about Oumuamua. Because what we're really seeing is interpretations of the data. I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, could it be a stone ship? I mean, think about it. Look at is it now I'm thinking of Muamua. It's not Kunti. Punta Quinte. What the hell is the place with it's got the stone buildings and the stones look like they were just concreted in, but they're stone. Um, Punta something. Punta. Anyway, third year Spanish one I gave up on foreign language, so forgive me. Let's see, Doc, you're deep. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I've been told I have a sexy, calming voice on my radio vlog. Well, fast Hemi machinist, that sounds pretty cool. You should hear my Spanish voice, which is not my voice at all. It's actually a Spanish actor that did my voice for a news broadcast a couple weeks ago. And he was Rico Suave. And I was like, dude, that dude's my dude from now on. Whenever I do Spanish translations, that's the dude that comes in and is my voice. Because, yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, dude, right on. Something good. I mean, yeah, 60 million viewers. That was cool too. But having it was kind of cool. Because who was it? Zach Efron. He was talking about how when he went overseas, they were he saw footage of High School Musical or whatever show it was he was in, and it was his his Oriental version, his Asian version, and it was like this. And he was like, dude, and it sucks because that's my dude forever. That whenever my stuff goes overseas, that's the dude's going to be doing my voice forever. I was like, So I'm very, very fortunate about the guy that did my voice. Moving right on this Saturday night here, 1028 Live. So you're excluding yourself from your own live stream. Well, what? I'm excluding myself. How did I do? Well, that's very possible. That could have happened. I don't know. Did I do that? I don't know. Moving on. Okay, it's Saturday night. Yes, it is. Lunar Sparkles. Yes, it is. You got the right day. Give you a golden star. Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Doc, how long have you been with Third Phase of Moon? Going on. Let's see. Was it this? I think it was March last year. March, April, or May. It was sometime in no. It was after the big MUFON story that the director of MUFON got arrested, because I was the guy that broke that, and so that kind of got me the gig with Third Phase of Moon, and they haven't been able to get rid of me since. So, but no, I love doing the show. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. Shelly says, now Valeria and the Mac. I've learned. Oh, you guys talking to each other. I got to look for Doc, comma. That's what I got to keep looking for. Okay, laughing at me. That's good. That's why I'm here. I don't think anyone likes the sound of their own voice when they hear it, Shelly. Oh, I'm just going to look for Doc, comma. If I don't see, okay, I don't see Doc, comma. Boom. But I'm going to go check over in the Book of Face because I've been neglecting. Stephanie's over here. I wonder if Julie's still. Are you still here, Julie Garrett? Golly. Oh, there we go. I just blew up your profile pic. Julie Garrett. I don't know how. It's like you just, beauty. Stephanie's here. Understand? Okay, so cool. Oh no, now I see. That's funny. I look over at the Book of Face and YouTube starts kicking. Someone call in. Who wants to call in? I dare you. Call me with some crazy questions. Let's just have fun. Let's go nuts. Let's get crazy. How many people went out tonight and realized, maybe I don't miss it so much, and went back? I mean, going out is great. Please go out, support your local businesses, get money back into it. But I'm just saying, being at home, doing home stuff. Jesus Christ. Ooh, that was right next to the microphone, so that was loud. Oh my God! Hi, this is Doc Skinner. You're on the air.
Hey, Doc. It's Kimberly Flores.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
You waited. You paused. She's like, maybe. Who am I? Who am I
I
tonight?
think you're resonating a really weird frequency tonight because I just got really weird.
Yes, yes, yes. There's a weird vibe, but I'll tell you, it's good because I was miserable and sweaty the past 2 days. You know when you get the headaches that make you sweat, and you gotta lay there with cold rags and listen to like whales making love on Pandora, and try to get into that mode and talk yourself out of it, and yeah, it sucks. But then I come out kicking. Yep, 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 yep. So. Um, so what's up with you?
I don't know if you remember, I was telling you about that one about a month ago or so. I was coming back from the doctor's of a canyon, and I saw weird flashing lights.
Which canyon was this again?
Just below Antelope Valley,
I mean, what state?
coming up from Santa Clarita in California.
Okay. Holy crap. Sorry.
Yeah.
My ears are sweating in these headphones.
Yeah.
Santa Clarita, isn't that weird?
So,
Okay, go on.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so last night, I just heard, something outside. The dogs were barking. It was, they were being weird. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
And I saw a few of those flashing lights again.
Cool.
I mean, they move completely silent, and you just see this slow pulsing light.
Interesting.
And it's a white light. And it'll go, like I said, I'm in the middle of the desert with, pretty much nothing around me.
And you said this was last night?
One side of the sky to the other. Go ahead.
You said this was last night?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was looking at last night too, and yeah, it was a very dark night. I mean the moon, but anyway, go on.
Yeah. It's just weird because there's no red, blue lights, just the white light that flashes on and off, on and off, on and off, and then, smoothly goes across the sky, and then it'll also go in different directions and then hide in the clouds. It's just really weird.
Wow. Well, were you able to capture anything on video or?
No, unfortunately, my cell phone is really bad.
And usually that's an issue when people try to videotape something like that. The phones act up, right?
Right.
It's kind of like a given in most cases. Well, I have an idea, and now this may already exist. I don't know. I just thought of this right now. But what if someone would invent? Okay, because you know how cameras, especially a lot of these movie makers stuff, they get cameras and they get these things called cages where it's like a metal frame that goes around the camera and you can bolt stuff onto it and add things to it, lights, and a lot of podcasters are using this stuff now. But shoot, where was I going with this? The podcasters. Oh, the camera, the cage. Okay, so what if someone out there could design like a CAD drawing of what's the name of it? A Faraday cage. God, that took me a minute. Faraday cages for cameras or cell phones, where it's like a case, but it's a Faraday cage, so that when you are filming with your iPhone 12 4K or whatever of a UFO sighting, when it flies over you and when people normally can't get a close image of it because their phones or cameras die, it stays on. So what do you think of that idea? The UFO Faraday camera or phone Faraday cage.
That might work. It's kind of cool to have like a Swiss Army knife.
But you
app on your phone for whatever you need as far as your.
But you gotta. But whoever does it out there, you can make money off of it. That's fine with the idea. Just shave off a little for me and have like a series of them, like 4 or 5 of them, and call it the Doc Skinner series. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. But yeah, I think it would be really huge with UFO researchers and sky watchers. So there's my free idea to the world right out there. Just remember, don't be greedy with it, folks. You'll do better if you're just keep it that way. His number, let's see. Everything's kind of slowed down there, so that's good. All right. So you're having these sightings, and they're just the balls of light, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. And how far off did you?
really, really weird.
Because it was a while back when you told me this. So, how far away do you think this was?
Well, when the day I was coming up the canyon, it was a succession, I think that's the right word, of these. I was going up the canyon, going from a lower altitude up, and I was driving. I'm in a canyon, but I'm still driving in the direction of it's like a Lockheed Skunkworth Airport.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It might be Edwards.
Oh, okay.
And that's where they were coming from. So I was, at least a half an hour below the canyon driving up, and about every few minutes, another one would head over. And then, that night was really weird because they were, blinking, and then it would turn into, like, instead of a round light, it was like they had what are those lights called that you would have underneath the cabinet or underneath the wing?
The
Like the running lights?
the FAA tail lights and wing lights. Yeah. And one side will be
But
one.
it would just be like an amber line, and then you couldn't see anything else. And it would be, 3 or 4 times as wide as just the white light.
Wow.
And again, no sound. Just really creepy. And then also sometimes the white light would go from a really bright light down to, a very small light, and then just disappear. And then you would watch it for a second, it would come back on. Meanwhile, it hasn't moved.
And you said this pattern's been going on for how long, or how many times?
I've just noticed it within the past couple months. But I did, when I talked to you, you said to go on, is it Goof On? No, that's Goof On Radio. What was the other?
Third Phase of Moon?
No. The main headquarters in California.
Headquarters for what? Oh, MUFON?
Sighting.
For MUFON?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Mutual
I went on
UFO
there,
Network,
and
yeah.
there were a couple of videos that actually captured pretty much the same thing, except they didn't have the amber light strip. But there was one cool video where these 3 lights kept coming in separately.
Wow.
And then when the planes would come by, they would disappear. And then, 3, 4, 5 seconds after the plane went by, they would start creeping in one after the other. So I don't know what they are.
Well,
I really don't.
Well, I know many of us don't know what these things are. Nobody can truly say for 100% fact what each of these things are, unless it's the TR3B, because that's out in the public eye. The patents online, if you want to check, yeah, it's out there. It's kind of, is as well known as Area 51. When it comes to UFOs. So I mean, when I had my TR3B encounter up here on the mountain, I saw it not freaking out, going, "Oh, it's a UFO, it's a UFO." I saw it going, "That's a TR3B," and oh my God, I'm seeing one. Not many people get to see it. I was like filled with excitement more than fear, and anyway, there's a lot of sightings, and I wish more people knew how to film. Even though, yes, it's a stressful situation or mind-boggling or surreal to most people. So you're not all at your faculties. You're just sitting here focused on that. You're not thinking about how to film or even I mean, when that happened to me, I didn't think grab your phone, start filming, because it was slow enough of an event that I could have captured it. But I was in awe. So,
Yeah, you have being in awe and the fact that you don't know what it's going to do, and if you try messing with your phone, you might look up and it's gone.
That is exactly it. It's the fear of breaking visual contact with your eyes on that object. And unless you got somebody else beside you and you're like, here, man, here, set this up. I got my eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on it. Because it just never seems to fail. The minute people look away, that's when it goes. And I think because these ships are, artificial consciousness, not just intelligence, but they connect with their flyers. Why not entertain the idea that when we see a UFO, one of the real ones, okay, you are connecting to the occupants or the ship itself psychically.
Well, I believe that, definitely.
And there's a connection because they time travel by thought and travel vast distances with just thought. It's not just portals and wormholes. And so I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. That's why that's my theory on why people are afraid, because maybe subconsciously we know we've got to hold on to this connection. We can't let this break. We can't blink.
Right.
So yeah, that's why I'm very I'm not that person who goes, man, come on, man, you couldn't pull out a camera? Shit. No, I totally get it. Because if it's something you've never experienced before, you automatically fall in. Well, some people will fall in fear, but some will fall into awe. And anyway, yeah, capturing it isn't always that easy unless they're hanging out for a while. But it's the quick ones that just end up being stories that you get to tell. So we're gonna have to set up like a camera system at your place or something. Get something.
Yeah, I've tried to get a hold of Brent and them and at least put the offer out there that if they wanted to put, like a 24-hour cam, you can pretty much get almost a 360 out here.
Okay.
And then you've got the airport off to the east. So.
Okay. Well,
it'd definitely be interesting.
If one of the things, it's not always the best, but it has worked and it has caught things. It's caught aliens next to deer, but it's those hunting cameras that have motion sensors, and you set up in certain areas, and that works. Now, if you've got, let's say, a super duper laptop with a portable multi-terabyte external hard drive, and you have a really good camera that connects to your computer via night vision, with motion sensor or whatever, and you could sit there and let it run. If you want to get real sexy with it, you get one of those like GoPro 360, so you get all the directions and you can move around and check things out. Because I always have that fear of I'm going to be looking this way and like Wile E. Coyote or no, what is it? The Roadrunner. He's going to be behind me. I'm going to be missing the show. So, well, the fact that this is happening to you a little more regularly, maybe consider having a camera on a tripod by the back door or front door, wherever direction they're coming from, and I'm trying to think I think someone should come up with some Faraday cages for cameras and iPhones and cell phones and such. Yeah, that's my idea. Are you still there?
Yeah, I will think.
I'm sorry. I'm a talk show guy. I babble. I apologize. So, but yeah, if you could get something, I will definitely get it to the boys, and we'll see what the world says. Deal?
All right.
Cool. Well,
see what I can catch.
Well, thank you so much for calling. I'm looking forward to see what you get.
All right. You have a great night.
You too. Talk to you later.
Everybody keep watching.
Yep.
Bye.
Keep watching the sky. That's right. Bye-bye. Let's see how. There we go. All right. Coolness. All right. So we had some chatting going on. It's Saturday. Now, remember, I'm just going to look for Doc, comma. So here we go. Valerian says, Doc, what do you do on your free time? What is this thing you speak of? Free time? Actually, free time. I've been playing with my dogs, going for a walk. I have a 5,000 or 2,000, some 2,500, I don't know, a lot of thousands of piece puzzle in a box that I have yet to open. I'm not ready to do something like that. I'm not ready for the commitment. Let's see here, Moneypenny. You're right, I can't think of anyone who likes the sound of their own. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. I'm just looking for Doc. Okay, Doc, turn your heater off. You're absolutely right. I should turn it off while I do my show, because the lights are hot enough as it is. Moving along. Can I have prayers for my little dog, please? She had a stroke last Tuesday. She's 17 years old. Oh, Christina, British and proud. I'm sorry. My dog had a stroke too. It's not easy. I mean, they can come back, yes, from it. To take care of them a little more. So, yeah. So prayers for you, dear. Luis Saldana is here, but message was retracted, so I don't know what that is. Looking for Offworld says greetings, 1028 Productions. Hello, Offworld Adam. Hello. You guys are talking to each other. This is good. It saves me time. Just looking for my name, and then I'm like, okay, that's a message to me. Cool. Oh God, this works so much better. Thank you, guys. So let's see here. She's recovering. Oh, good. That's good. Doc, free time man when you're not working. Even my fun stuff is me working. I work funerals, I work weddings, I work parties, I work holidays, yeah, because I try to provide the fun for others. That's what I do. I can barely hear her fast to me. Okay. This is kind of cool. I don't have to read everybody's stuff now. I mean, when you guys are talking to each other, because that's what I meant. I'm still reading your stuff, but yeah, no, you guys are, that's not me. I'm not involved in that. Not involved in that. Cool. I made it to the bottom. All right, so what time did I come on? I think I came on at like 11, right? It's been on an hour and 18 minutes. Holy crap. 18 minutes of crap. Doc, you been in Hawaii, met Blake and Brent, and breakfast? No, I have been to Hawaii, yes, but I've not met Blake and Brent and had breakfast. No. But we do intend to do that. I'm going to be visiting them eventually. They're going to be coming by to this neck of the woods as well. So that's good. Peter North here, old adult film star. Great stream tonight. Get out town. Come on, Peter North. Seriously? Well, Peter North, if it's you, welcome to this show. I kind of want to interview you. I mean, it's Saturday night, late night. But, well, you never know in the interweb world. So, Peter North, seriously, if this is you, howdy, welcome to my show. That's pretty damn cool. Sorry. If y'all knew who Peter North was, damn. Let's see. Doc, what are your thoughts on night vision goggles or scopes for sky scanning for UFOs? Do I have mine here? No, I got them in the other room. I've only had one pair or one scope, and it's the Psionics night vision camera, and it's full color night vision, which is really cool because all the stars look like Christmas lights, and there's gazillions of them. But But that's all I have. Now, there's other really expensive stuff out there. Maybe one day I'll get something. Maybe one day. We'll see. But I'm just waiting for it to get warmer at night so I can lay out. I want to get a hammock, lay out there with a camera because it wears on your neck after a while. So I just want to lay back and do that. But yes, when I go to Hawaii, I will be taking my Psionics camera with me. The boys, they have a Psionics as well. You haven't, Valerian says, Doc, you haven't met your bosses? Physically? No. No. Yeah. And what's funny is I tried to meet them when I was working, some friends of mine got married, and I got to go do the videographer stuff, and so I got to go to Hawaii for 10 days. And the whole time I was trying to think, how can I sneak away and try to, ask around how I can meet these guys, because I knew they were on that same island, and I never got away to do it. And so then I get home, and then 2 years later, we're talking about the Hawaii trip, and I told him about it. It was like, yeah, I was trying to find a way to escape so I could go try to find these guys. And I'm like, Blake and Brent, shoot, we went to high school. They got drunk. First time they ever got drunk was at our house. And I'm like, damn. So, yeah, it's going to be a big party when we go next time. I just still tripping on the Peter North thing. That's awesome. You haven't met? Yes, got that. It's all good. Thank you. Blessings. Cool. Interview who? Peter North. You wish you were Peter North. Fast Machinist goggles. Fast. I'm retired. Yes, if this is Peter North, he is retired. I've been told. Dude, I've got some interesting friends. Dude, Peter North, if you want to be my friend, dude, I will be, because I'll tell you, I mean, I've got, oh man, I could do a bunch of name dropping right now, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But yeah, dude, I'll put you in a real movie. Not that these aren't real movies, but one everybody can see. Dude, if my cheeks hurt right now. I think I'm just smiling. That's freaking hilarious and awesome, and not hilarious bad, but hilarious is cool as shit, man. Fucking Peter North. Dude, welcome. It's blowing my mind right now. That's awesome. I have a new. Okay, you guys are okay. I'm not gonna do that. Fast Hemi wishes they were you, Peter North. So you got some fans. Dude, freaking that's awesome. That's awesome. Find me on Facebook, Doc Skinner, and we'll chit chat. That's hilarious. That's just hilarious because it's blowing my mind, man. My cheeks are hurting right here on both sides because I'm smiling so hard right now. That's wow. Doc, like puzzles? Question mark. Okay, research the Pizzo family, and well, how far in the rabbit hole do we go? Way out to the outer limits. I think I did research the Pizzo family at one point, long time ago. Yeah, I'm actually. Oh God, these earphones are just really tight tonight. Oh, it's like hurting my ear a little bit. I'm taking a sabbatical from rabbit holes. I just want to have fun, entertain, do some interviews. Tonight is a loosey-goosey kind of thing. I'm just kind of woohoo. Don't know who he is. Sorry. Okay. Moving on. I'm caught up. Cool. Hi, Doc. Valerian, FHM, Shelley. Hi, Barb Baker. How are you? B. Baker. Isn't it B. Baker? Sorry. Mara Posadon is here. And good. All right. Oh, let's see. Okay. All right, Fast Hemi. Thank you very much. Is that just a message or did you friend request? Just okay. All right, cool. Well, then I shall do that now. Wait, how do I do that now? Where'd the friend request go? Crap. Ah, there it is. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Fast Hemi. All right. So let's see. Good looking honky, dude. Yeah, yeah. You made my night, Peter North. I mean, wow. I'm just, I, dude, the one person that I would so name drop this right now with somebody was my brother, man. He would be like, no way. Yeah, he would have flipped out. Mini interview, have him call in. Yeah, hey Peter North, you want to call in? Phone number's on the top of the screen if you wanted to just shoot the crap. I mean, we don't have to talk about the business, but if you want to talk about anything else, that's how it is here. I like celebrities to come on and like sideswipe them with not the questions they thought they were going to get. So, we talk about stuff going on in the world if you want, or if you think the earth is hollow, or I don't know, aliens exist, whatever you want. But, dude, it would be an honor to have you call in, Mr. North. Or do I say Peter? I don't know. I feel you were like royalty, sir. People are starting to Wikipedia. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, I can't open that. Darn it. B. Baker says you did great jobs in B movies and narration too. You did narration? That's cool. I love doing narration. I would love to see what you did or listen to what you did. So, all right. Okay. So there, I begged and pleaded. All right. I think, wow. I was just going to come on and bitch and whine for about 5 minutes. Turn into a whole show. All right. So I'll wait and see if anybody wants to call in. I'm going to go back over here to the Book of Face just to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Give a thumbs up on that. Close that down. Adam's here. Adam, did you notice that you're up at the top, brother? I gotta verify with you, Adam, if your number is the same, or because you said something about a new phone. So I want to make sure, that's good, so I can put that up there. There we go. Well, okay. Boy, I'm starting to swelter. Be smart, be safe, take care. I guess. Oh, you going? Damn straight, he is a legend. Yes, he is. Well, Peter North, the invitation is always open if you ever would like to call in on an open line night when we're just kind of doing free for all. Yeah, write it down. 928-368-7929. That's 928-368-7929. International, dial 01, then 1, and 928-368-7929. At least that's what they tell me when I call. So, let's see here. Oh, there's actually somebody that I do want to have on my show and I just went blank. I know I have it. Oh, crap. I had it, and then it just like jumped off my tongue. And David Politis from Missing 411. I want to have him on. Dan Bongino, Laura Eisenhower, get her back on. What the hell is his name? Anyway, yes, there it is. The next person I want to have on is Jeff Mudgett. Now, who's Jeff Mudgett? Jeff Mudgett is the ancestral, he's the lineage of the man that was discovered as Jack the Ripper. So he's like Jack the Ripper's great-great-grandson or something like that. And I thought it'd be kind of interesting. Valerian, Doc, delete my number. Did I call you? I didn't call you by accident, did I? Sorry, Valerian. Damn straight, he's a legend. B. Baker's here. Cool. All right. Other than that, nobody else is calling in. but we had a celebrity guest kind of in the chat room. So I'm kind of excited about that. That's what I love about this show. Every show, it's like you don't know what to expect because I don't either. And we are always pleasantly surprised, aren't we? Aren't we? Very rare do I have a bomb show. People and their triggers. Anyway, isn't this so sad? I can't say that or that because I'm going to be worried somebody's going to... Anyway, enough of that. Okay. I feel like I need to be more manly since Peter North is in the audience. I can't do my crazy, weird, hissy stuff. Doc was joking. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Glad you were joking. All right. So, I feel like I want to go on and on. What should we talk about? Do you guys want me to go on, or if not, I don't know. Maybe. Sorry, I'm reading comments silently in my head. Yes. It is an addiction, and admitting it is half the problem. So we're halfway there. But I won't give it up. Yeah, Doc, and the Skinners, call in, peeps. Yay, Doc and the Skinners. That's different. That's a first. I have not heard that one. Doc and the Skinners. I mean, it makes sense, right? But you know, when I had a band, I had two stepdaughters, and one of them was in high school, and all her little girlfriends would come over, and I was recording, and they wanted to sing backup on this one song, so we called them the Docettes, and yeah, it was cute as shit, but they were all excited because they got to say a cuss word in the lyrics in the choir section part, so. Doc Pepper does his body good. Dude, I saw some shirts that I want to get on Amazon. Like my blood type is Dr. Pepper, and stuff like that. We can laugh together. We can cry together. You touch my Dr. Pepper, I'll kill you. Yeah. I got them all on my wish list. All right. That's funny. That's some interesting new stuff there. I like it. All right. My head is starting to feel a little expanded, but I have been talking nonstop. Please, if you guys are in Pine Top Lakeside, Arizona, please be sure to check out the Lodge Bar and Grill located at 857 East White Mountain Boulevard in Pine Top. Also, check out Sweet Pea CBD Infusions Cafe in Lakeside, right across the street from McDonald's and Safeway. And also, Jag Swag Apparel, Mystic Ink Studios. You can check them out. And Adam, that's what I was saying, man. I got to check on your number. All right, I want to make sure the number's right. And also, to go check out, if you're in Pine Top, the Hungry Buffalo, which is just badass. That's all I need to know. Call, make reservations. They're closed on Mondays, possibly Tuesdays. So call. Yeah, because I know they're open on the weekends. But they got a bar, restaurant, amazing food, huge plates of food. Oh my God. And yeah, so there you go. I think I'm going to wrap it up because call Shelly. Call Shelly. Shelly who? Mary Posadon 73. Or you're telling Shelly to call. Well, the clock's been ticking. I've been letting everybody have an opportunity to call in. Call in about that. Something about an interview thing. Nice to meet you. I've done MoveOn interview on UFO channel. I thought you might be referring to tell me to call in about that. Oh, I see what you're saying, Shelly. Well, I mean, you could if you want, but I'm yeah, an hour and a half on a Saturday night. That's pretty good. Now, if I was DJing, I was playing some music. Oh yeah, we'd be going all the way till sunup. But I can't do that anymore. Good night, elementals. I like that. All right. So what I'm going to do, Oh, no third phase of Moon Knight. You know, if there is, I'm not on that episode. I'm not on tonight's episode because I didn't get a call, and I didn't call them. I've been, like I said, I kind of need a day off every now and then. But if something big breaks, then yeah, they call like, get on this, do your 3 minutes and send it, and then I do it, and then it's on the show, and then we're all famous.
Unknown caller.
Oh, I was just about to shut down. Here we go. Who we got? From Renton, Washington. You are on the air. Hello.
Hello, Doc. It's a real pleasure to talk to you. It's B. Baker. Bill is my name.
Oh, this time I thought you were Bob because I know a Barb Baker, and I thought I'm sorry. See, that's why that's why I can't wait till Disclosure Con. By the way, October 2nd and 3rd at the Honda Casino Resort in Pine Top, Arizona, 2021. It's Disclosure Con 3D. Oh yeah. So it's going to be interesting, and I'm going to have a lot of famous people there. I can't say who yet, but shit, we had a whole lineup for last year that we didn't get to do because of lockdown. So we're going to be calling some of them back and saying, hey, you want to try again? And fly them all out here and do that. And have parties both nights and, a fireside chat on Sunday night. And, it's a shindig.
Oh,
so
nice.
hopefully all of you can come.
That would be cool. I can't, but I hope everybody else can.
Well,
but I have a story for you if you'd like.
Well, I would like to hear it. Let's do it. Let's do this right now.
Okay, outstanding. It's my potential abduction story, but I don't know if it was an actual abduction story. It happened in 1980, and I think I was like, 13, 14. And I was, let's see, I was like awakened, and I was like literally like pulled from a prone position on the lower part of a bunk bed. My brother was sleeping above me in the bunk bed.
Okay.
And I was like somehow like pulled to a sitting position upward and looking at the window that was like, south, and we had curtains over the windows, but I could see it from where I was in the bed, and there was this huge like yellowish green light streaming through the curtains, so darn bright, like almost like nuclear.
Kind of like that glowing greenish color, yellow green. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like the last thing I remember. There was like this noise that was like, and it kept getting more high pitched.
Interesting.
And then there's a light, that's streaming through, and like, then that's the last thing I remember until, the next thing I remember is literally falling into the bed, the lower part of the bed, and like, I just suddenly appeared there, right? And I was on top of the covers or whatever, and I can hear the bed moving.
Whoa.
The springs and everything, and the whole thing's like shaking. And I'm like, what? So I get out of bed, and I my brother's still like dead asleep, even though I made a ton of noise and moved the bed and everything.
He was just unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah. He was out. And the thing is, as a family, we're all like really light sleepers. And and he was like, his breathing was like, you know, the part where you're in like the deep, deep sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, and so I go out, open the windows, the curtains, and look out the windows.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I don't see anything, you know, exceptional in the sky or anywhere. And I open the window. And the weirdest thing is, like, it was dead silent.
Right.
Like, not just normal silence. It was like there was no, we lived in like a suburb south of Seattle, you know, real quiet area at the time. And, you know, you'd hear like insects and maybe cars going by occasionally.
Atmosphere sounds, yes.
Yeah. It was dead silent. I mean, you couldn't literally hear a thing. And I've since like heard this in other abduction scenarios or UFO sightings where they call it the Oz effect, where it's like dead silence.
Right. That's what happened to me. Yeah, when I got my experience. Yeah, when I had my experience, it was the same thing. I walked. Well, I didn't walk. I kind of floated down the stairs, and then I opened up the front door to see my grandmother. I was hoping because I saw her from my bedroom window, just like you know you saw something outside. And when I opened the door, it was a bright flash. And it was that dead silence you're talking about because it was very noticeable where it was complete silence and you hear this slow incline of sounds from nature and grasshoppers and whatnot. You know, the city landscape, you know, because this was in Sacramento, so there was like probably cars late at night. But yeah, so let me ask you this. Do you think that has to do something with some technological advanced stuff that we don't have? For example, you said there was a humming, buzzing sound of this neon, nuclear colored, glowing object that came into your room, correct?
The light was streaming through, yeah, but I didn't see an object or anything. It was just like the brightest thing I've ever seen the light was coming through the curtains.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the shape of it was or anything, if there was an object even.
What I'm kind of leaning towards is what if this was possibly like a drone sent in. Now I totally believe everything you're saying. I'm just sitting here trying to think how do they do that? How do they make sure that one person stays dead asleep while the other one could be screaming and making noise like you were saying? Did this object, was it a drone that came in, one, to get your attention, two, to poof your brother so that he would be knocked out and be unconscious to the world? And then, you know, did you have any of the floating things going on, or did levitation, or going through walls, or what happened? I mean, finish.
I believe I was like, you know, somehow suddenly, you know, however high above my bed and dropped into it because, you know, like the thing was shaking.
Yeah.
And, it sounds absolutely nuts, right?
No, well, not to me.
I know what you mean, but like, how do they keep my brother asleep?
Well, that's what I was
How do they
suggesting.
Get me into the house and out of the house without even, you know.
Well, they can open locks. That's a fact. That's with my encounter. You know, it baffled my dad for decades, because he always remembered that night that I had closed the door to the front door after I had opened it. But he was big on security. Okay, he was military and everything, so big on security, and he had all the different locks: the chain lock, the bolt lock, the padlock, not padlock, the little bar lock thing. You know, he had them all, and that door opened like nothing for me. So, and it baffled him. He was like, he locks everything every night. So I know they can do that, and you know what if they can make you what's the word I'm looking for, materialize through a wall, you know, like they do. Um,
Oh yeah.
I mean, or here's another idea. You were saying, well, why does my brother still sleep? What if maybe it's not just a little, bzz, you know, glowing ball that can, spray your brother with knockout gas? But what if it goes beyond that to where they can tune in to the frequencies of the individuals, to their special genetic coded frequency or chakra frequency or something to that effect, and kind of like a hacker hack into your brain and hey, put them on sleep mode, and keep the wife or the husband or whoever, the other sibling or whatever, knocked out while they're doing their whatever with you. So
I think that's a great theory because, like you know how we research the MK Ultra mind control stuff, and I'm sure that like we're at probably kindergarten level compared to their college level in that respect.
Oh, we're still in daycare.
And,
we're in daycare compared to some of these other beings and races out there and species. I mean, that's why they probably don't want to come down and do the whole big landing thing, because, I mean, how many really, really smart people want to spend their day playing blocks with infants, unless it's their own kid, right? So we've got some growing up to we got a lot of growing up to do. And
well, and one thing, when they've tried to film abductions, and they've gotten like the person to agree to having a camera in their bedroom, is they'll often see what will happen is either the camera will blank out,
right,
or, and more to your theory, is that the person will get out of bed and, maybe they don't seem to be particularly awake, right? They will go over and either, turn the camera around or turn it off, or the video recorder off, whatever. And then sometimes later it will turn on and they'll be in bed.
And that's why I kind of brought up the idea of the Faraday cage for phones and cameras, because you have to think, like you were talking about the silence, right? Let's look at it scientifically. Let's look at it from a scientific point of view, okay? A craft comes, it's hovering over your area. Well, usually they're silent. Sometimes people hear noises, but a lot of this newer stuff that we're seeing is silent, thanks to toroidal energy. But that toroidal energy is putting off these frequencies and waves. And there are videos out there where people have taken a cell phone and they've laid it down on the ground with a bunch of ants. And the ants will just kind of be wandering around the phone. But the minute someone calls that phone and it starts ringing, the ants get into a circle and start circling the phone in perfect symmetry. And it's because they're acting off these waves, kind of like psionics. No, that's the name of the night vision camera. The study of the science where you take sound and you put like a speaker under a plate and you pour powder or salt on it, and it makes the vibrational patterns. It's not called psionics. It's called crap.
Oh gosh. Yeah, there's different geometric patterns that are produced depending on the frequency and the
correct.
material.
Exactly. Yeah. And so the ants will start forming depending on those frequencies. So why not this craft, when it's hovering over and it's doing this abduction or everything, right? What if it's putting out a pulse wave that literally puts everybody that's under it in a coma? Maybe it's 3 or 4 houses around you, not just your house. That way nobody wakes up and looks out their window, right? And then you have all that silence. So all the silence is helping to keep everybody, under unconsciousness or whatever, because there's no car sounds or noises outside. But like the ants with that phone call, what if when these ships are hovering over a house doing abduction, it's creating this frequency and it's subduing all these insects and critters because they're hearing this high frequency or low frequency and they're like, oh God, I can't do what I'm doing right now. And it stops everything. But then once the craft leaves, then everybody's like, oh shit. And they're shaking their heads because that sound is probably driving nuts. And they're like, okay, I can go back to, the crickets can say, I can go back to, scraping my legs together and making these sounds. And then, the nature of sounds come back. So that's my theory on why it goes quiet and why maybe people are unconscious to it when others are awake during their abduction. I think there's... I'm sorry?
How sensitive you are to the frequency and...
Right.
Brain entrainment is a real thing. They can do it with like subsonic frequencies or who knows, probably even various electromagnetic frequencies.
Yeah.
And just to get your brain into like whatever state they want, theta state, alpha state, whatever, they can just tune you like turning the dial on a radio.
And that's what monks and Aborigine tribes members, they grasp that concept, and they understand with sound and vibrations and certain meditations and chants and certain horns or didgeridoos that they can bring themselves to a certain level or certain state. It's a crazy thing that it's just natural things. It's not things with rocket engines and gears and metal. It's things that of nature. And if we can just harness what Tesla did by pulling electricity out of the earth and the air, I think the world will be a whole different world. If we just get rid of the greed factor, if the powers that be stop being greedy and just realize they have enough and now it's time to give back, which they won't. Let's be real. But
No.
yeah, but it's a nice dream, right? So anyway, I'm jumping all over the place with the subject. So let's try to go back to ground zero. Where were we? I was going all over the place. But yeah, I do think there's subconscious connection with craft
my
and
little story and
well, I relate because it was
something happened more. I don't know, and could it be like the one time that they screwed up and I remembered something?
Yeah.
Where they screwed up and
Well, I've always wanted.
What happened?
Yeah, and I've always I've talked to some therapists, not therapists. They do the hypnotherapists. I've talked to a couple in the past. Explaining I want to relive that night that I had my encounter, and it's not for probably reasons that most people think. It's me trying to prove myself right or wrong. Because I take dreams and I turn them into reality. That's what I do for a living. So I am smart enough and humble enough to realize, hey, even as a kid, I had a very vivid imagination. Was this a dream or did this really happen? Because I'm willing to accept that. But the fact that my father years later told me about, the doors, locks and everything when, because they heard me slam the door and I started walking up the stairs and my dad came around the corner of the top of the stairs with a rifle thinking I was a burglar. So the event, something happened And the fact that all those locks weren't locked, and I'm only 3 foot, maybe 2 inches tall. I mean, I was 3 years old. I was short. There's no way I could have got all those adult locks at the top, right? So when he confirmed that, when we had a conversation on a plane one day, that's when I was like, okay, it's definitely not. It wasn't just a dream. So I want to know. But the other thing is, I want to know, was it an alien abduction, or was I a child, in an experiment with the Air Force? Because my father was, high class, what's the word? He had high clearance, and a lot of those, air brats, got pulled into things, and so.
I've heard that from like more than one place. Yeah.
So I'm willing to entertain that idea, because when I had night terrors from that point on in my life, all the way until I was 29, 30, and my ex-wife found a bump in my back, and she got some needles and tweezers and magnifying glass, and we went to town on it. First she thought it was a zit, and then realized there was a metal object in my back, very, very small, but it was a metal object, and so she took it out, and I looked at it. I was like, well, damn, I don't know what that is. It was really, really tiny. So we put in this little Ziploc bag. We lost it, unfortunately, but the night that she had taken that out, to this day, I don't dream anymore. I don't have night terrors. I fall asleep, I wake up. I don't tear up the bed, nothing.
Wow.
And ever since she took that out. So, not saying it was aliens. If it was, okay. All right. Then my passion and desire for the X-Files had purpose. If I was an experiment, like, like Laura Eisenhower and all these others that you hear that are, finally coming out and telling their story of being experimented on or trafficked or all this stuff. Shit, I was kidnapped when I was 3. That same year, I was kidnapped, and I had this encounter experience in the same year. So, what does that mean? I don't know. I mean, did it give me awareness of the dark side of the world, child trafficking and all that I could have been in that mix? And so that's why I fight for kids now, all my life, really. I've always been protective of kids because of that. But, so what's...
Stuff exists, and it's scary, yeah.
But see, I know the craziness that goes on in that stuff because I was in the entertainment industry all my life. So I saw some dark stuff. Could the abduction from the swimming pool where I was kidnapped and the encounter that night could they have something to do with each other? Because the man that did kidnap me from the community pool when I was 3, he did come up to me and said, I work with your dad. He told me to come pick you up. Well, I'm 3 years old, and I'm a an air brat, and I'm always told, always trust pilots and police officers. And so he goes, I work with your dad. He told me to come get you. I was like, oh, you're a pilot in the Air Force too? And he goes, yes, I am. So I got on the back of the bike with it. He had one of those little kid bicycles seats, and he rode me in circles around the neighborhood. And we got to a house, and there was 2 other little girls there that looked, now I know what to call it. It's broken. They were just like hollow souls. And anyway, people that watch the show, they know that story. I'm not going to go over it again. But yeah, so I always wonder, do those 2 incidences come together? Is there some kind of connection, or is it just 2 freak incidences completely separate from each other? Was it alien, or was it just an experiment, an air base experiment on army or military brats? So, and if it's any of those, okay, then that's what it was. I'm not going to go sit in a padded room and suck my thumb over it going, oh my God, I was anal probed. I'm not going to do that. But
or scarier, could the aliens have been feeding off of the energy that your night terrors generated, from the implant?
Interesting.
Could
Interesting.
they be like psychic vampires or something?
Well, that does exist. I mean, that is a real thing. Hold on. I got text messages coming in on the phone here. Sounds like stranger danger. No,
I
no,
didn't mean to maximize all your time, man.
no, it's okay. Someone just said, sounds like stranger danger. And it was stranger danger, but stranger danger didn't exist back then, back in the early 70s. Um, Shoot, that I think
it did not.
I think that was
can
the
attest
year.
to that.
You want to? I'll tell you guys something crazy. We lived in Sacramento, California. My dad was at Mather Air Force Base at that time, flying C-130s and T-38s and other stuff. And anyway, that was the year or the year after my mom was working in real estate. And it was a real estate company called Bohannon Real Estate in Sacramento, California. And my mother had a lady working at the desk next to her, and her name was Candy. Her name was Candy Lightner. And if that name rings a bell, Candy Lightner's daughter that year was hit by a drunk driver, and she started MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. So that's when things started coming out, and kids getting kidnapped, and they started doing the milk carton there. So when it happened to me, that just didn't enter the thought of anybody in our community. It just wouldn't happen, but it did. And I know for a fact I wasn't the only one, because there was those two little girls in gowns that were in the living room when I walked in with them. And those are the two girls. God rest them. Whether they're alive or dead, I don't know. But those two are the faces that have haunted me since I was a kid. Well, once I was old enough to realize what had happened, and so that's why I fight for the kids and the women. But
oh man,
anywho,
there's a guy that you should watch. He did a really good like 2 or 3 part series on the Finders. This operation that it's documented. There's FOIA documents on the CIA basically running child trafficking. But the guy's name is Jamie Deluxe, D-L-U-X.
okay.
Yeah, and he has a channel. I think where you can find most of his stuff is on BitChute, but
is this the guy?
There's also still a lot of it on YouTube. He's been pretty heavily censored, but
Is this the guy that goes and plants? Gets pedophiles to come out and he gets them on camera. Is that guy?
No. This is a guy that just does really good detective work, investigative journalism on child trafficking in Hollywood and other places. And in this case, the Finders was kind of like a religious social organization that was run by the CIA that was literally doing child trafficking.
Right.
And it's just it's mind-blowing. I mean, there's newspaper stories of it and just maps of children's preschools in California that have tunnels.
That's what I was gonna say.
This is not made up. This is for real.
No, because I was telling you this. One of the things that I don't talk about, but the school at the daycare center at the base where I would be left with all the other little military kids. We didn't spend all of our time there, and I'll just say that. And I was always crying for my mom to come back and get me. And that base isn't there anymore. I think it's shut down. I don't know if they tore it down, but yeah. Anywho, happy. Go.
Sorry, buddy.
Shit, man. Everybody's got trauma in their lives. If they don't, I think everybody deserves to get a little bit of trauma because it's good for everybody. It makes us realize we're human, and it makes us stronger in the end because we realize, shit, I got through that. I'm able to get through to the next day, and everything's good. You know, I've had a lot of other craziness happen to me, but it's just, it's going to be a great fucking book in the end. I'll tell you that when I write it.
Oh,
So,
man. I will buy it.
awesome, awesome. Well, sir, I think we're gonna wrap it up because we're hitting the 2 hour mark, and I'm glistening on camera with
Thank you.
sweat.
It was good talking with you.
You
Excellent.
too. Thanks for calling.
Hey, take care.
All right, talk to you later. All right, bye bye.
Bye.
All right, cool. So let's be bigger. All right, cool. Sounds like all right, cool. Let's see. I haven't been reading. I've been listening. Let's see. Go to my Facebook. Oh, you guys are hanging out. That's cool. I don't see Doc Comma, so I'm not going to read any of that. Okay. Well, thank you. You can cry on my shoulder. Thank you, Valerian Mac. That's awesome. What do you clock down the quarter mile? Depends on the speed zone, really. I mean, are you talking running quarter mile? Shit. I don't run 100 yards, let alone 50 feet, unless I'm being chased. All right, I think that will do it. God, I get some of the strangest messages during my show. The wind wing blew out halfway down the track. The wind wing blew. Man, you guys, sometimes I don't know. Doc is sweaty. Yes, I'm going to go take a shower. I feel all perspired. I'd like to say thanks to Peter North for joining in the audience tonight. It was totally badass. I hope he comes back. Thanks to everybody. I've shouted you guys out. Sovereign Cosmic Wildman, I did not but there you go. I did that. Everyone else, love you all. And just scanning. Yeah, I'm done. I'm sweaty and hot. And I gotta remember which window. Which window am I gonna do? Don't tell me you're not gonna let me move it's not gonna let me do it. There we go. All right. This is where I go. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for hanging out with me this Saturday night impromptu here at 1028 Live Reborn. Broadcasting from the bunker inside my mountain here in the White Mountains of Arizona in these United States on this gigantic round ball we call Earth, hurling through space, traveling through space and time, chasing. I botched. You know the routine. But you know it's always important. As long as that's right, all lift each other up, we will all rise together. I'm Doc Skinner. I'm going to go lay down. Good night, everybody. I'll hopefully see you all, Lord willing, on Monday. Ciao, bella. Stop streaming. That's the button.